everybody, it's Sierra here. I am going to make this YouTube video be explainable as possible as I can. I've been having so many people coming into my broadcasts being rude and hateful towards me and everything. I don't get it. Is it because you guys are having a bad time in your life that you have to give that negative feeling towards somebody else to make somebody else feel your pain? To be honest, I don't like that. That is disrespectful. I am a total sweetheart until you come into my broadcast and you start saying stuff that is like not acceptable, and I can't deal with that. I already had depression for about 4 weeks. Yeah, about 4 weeks. I have contacted so many people to help me out with it, and I went through pure crap, and I even had to email my doctor and let him know what was going on with me. And I even tried to get on medicine to help me. And I'm not on medicine. I'm okay. But the situation that I was in, it was horrifying and everything. I was on my YouNow broadcast one day and I had to get off because I was cleaning and everything. I wanted to get everything done at home, and by the time I got off, my brain just clicked and I didn't even know what was going on with my whole entire body. It just told me that you don't need to be here anymore, you need to take your life, you need to do this and you need to do that. And it was just stress and everything. Stress is what caused my depression and everything, because I was thinking too much and it was stressing me out way far into the suicidal thoughts. And I literally had to talk to my boss about it. I had to talk to my doctor. I had to talk to my little sister about it. I even talked to my grandmother. I even talked to my mom. I even went to Jess. I even went to Troy and Chase. I had to go to my boyfriend about it. I even had to Snapchat like 2 people because of it. And everybody seriously helped me through that. And when I told one of my friends, me and her are no longer friends anymore, I told her about it, and she said to get over it, and you'll get over it soon. And that makes no sense at all. Don't tell somebody to get over their depression, because in reality, depression can lead into suicide. But anyways, this guy named Ice Dry, and so many others has came into my broadcast and told me how fat I look and how ugly I am and everything. I am literally self-conscious about myself. I know I'm fat. And if you think I look ugly, so be it. But everybody else around me thinks I'm beautiful. Um, but yeah, it's just hard to explain to you guys about what I am going through, because it's not a thing to do online. But I really don't like people coming into my broadcast and calling me names and having negativity in my broadcasts. I will either ignore you or I will literally go off on you, because I don't like negativity. I want positive and outgoing people and talk to me about some stuff, and just being there for me and everything. And it just, I don't know, people that comes into my broadcast that are there for me, thank you. I appreciate you every single day. I even go out of my way to even try to come into your broadcast and talk to you on there. And I mean, it's disrespectful if people comes into my broadcast and starts being hateful, and also demanding or commanding me to guest and everything. I don't guest people that often, because I'm afraid of what's going to happen. It's terrible. I had to go through it 3 or 4 different times, and my YouTube was connected to my YouNow, and now it's not, because of some these guys went into my broadcast and said, guess me, and I was like, okay, I'll guest you. And and I was like, okay, I'll guest you and everything. I was not very careful with what's going on in my broadcasts. But so they literally, as soon as I guessed them, they had their cameras turned around to show their private areas, and I do not like that. That is disgusting, especially when I had my boyfriend around me. Somebody was trying to guest me, and he was showing his area down there. And my boyfriend had to go off, and that right there, if my boyfriend has to go off on you, then that's on you. That's not on me. That's not on him. That's on you. But yet we have been blocking a lot of people because of people demanding me and commanding me to do things, and being really rude. And I had so many people to report, so many people, because of their actions and everything. And I have been told not to react to their actions, and I have a little bit, but I have been blocking. I have been letting them know, look, you can't keep doing this and you can't keep doing that. You just have to get out of my broadcast, leave me alone, and if you don't like me, don't come into my broadcast being negative about everything that I'm doing or what I'm saying, because that will get you to the point where I don't want you to be in my broadcast anymore. It will get you banned for good. I already reported this guy, Ice Dry guy, multiple times. Everybody else was doing the same exact thing, and he's finally banned from YouNow because of his rude comments towards me and my fans that are on my broadcasts. Just please don't come into my broadcast ever again and be negative towards everybody, because that is just not That is not nice. That is just disrespectful. Treat others how you want to be treated. If you want to be treated disrespectfully, then I'm gonna disrespect your situation that you are in anyways. I don't go for negativity. I don't go for name calling. I don't go for any of that. I went through it in high school. I went through it in middle, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. I was done. I even almost took my life in high school. Thank God to my little sister. She was around, and she stopped me before I done anything else. I already had a belt already tied in my closet and ready to leave while I was in high school. And it's really hard to even explain to you guys about that situation. Just know that people are there for you. They're there for you to be supported, and I support a lot of people and everything. And also, here's another thing too. There was a guy that came into my broadcast. I don't know if y'all know him or not. His name is Luke Grange. I don't even know. I don't know how to say his last name. But he was demanding me to guest him, and I kept telling him no. I don't guest people a lot, and I really don't feel like guesting anybody. And he straight up called me homophobic. Okay, I said, why did you just say that to me? Why did you just call me homophobic? Right there, that's negativity coming into my broadcast. And I kept asking him, why did you just call me a homophobic? And he said, because I'm gay, you're homophobic, you won't guest me. I said, okay, truth be told, I am not homophobic at all. Don't call me homophobic, don't call me racist, don't call me none of those. I'm none of those. I do have friends that are gay, that are lesbian, that are bisexual. And one of my friends is transgender, and I barely even talk to her. Because she's not online all the time. But I do not tolerate people call me homophobic or anything like that. And also, another truth, I am bisexual. So there ain't no reason to call me homophobic and everything, because homophobia is not a thing to joke about or anything, or call somebody even though they don't want to guest you. Don't go there. Don't guilt trip me. Don't do none of that. Because if you sit there and demand me to guest you, and you say that I'm racist, or you're saying that I'm homophobic, there is a possibility that I am going to report you. There is a possibility I am going to block you, or I'm going to just ignore you, on my broadcast. I only guest the people that are tracers. That equals Vanessa, Alexia, Troy and Chase, or whoever wants to guest with me that is in the tracers. I don't guest anybody else unless I know you and you come into my broadcast all the time and everything. That's what gets you to be guested on my broadcast, is that I know you very well, and me and you talk all the time, or you come into my broadcast and you invite fans, or you give me likes, or you do this or you do that for me. I mean, it's that simple. No more negativity in my broadcast. I can't deal with that anymore. This is me coming out, me coming forward, me saying, don't do it again. If it happens again, I will report and block. I don't care who you are. You can ask politely, like, will you please guest me, or, ask nicely. And whenever I tell you no, just say okay, and, just don't go beyond that perimeter and start calling me negative names like, oh, you're homophobic. Oh, you're racist. No. I'm not homophobic. I'm not racist. I'm not none of those, whatever you call me. You're just butthurt that I will not do what you say. But yeah, I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. Comment below of what for me to talk about. And I'll talk about it and everything. I'll look up some stuff about it and everything, Just let me know what you guys want to see. And, remember, guys, whoever is following me on my Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube, or anything, subscribe to Troy and Chase. Subscribe. Like their videos, share their videos, do whatever you want to do. And we will see you guys next time. Bye!